guys, and welcome back to another video on the Dream Game. I've made a lot of progress, but not a lot of progress when you're looking at it. So I've been struggling whether making videos on everything I do or trying to do things off video as well to get the game out a little bit faster. But people don't seem to like when I do things off video. So what I've been doing is stuff that's just boring. For example, blocking out what I want to be in places. Each one of these blocks will be a house. Right here will be a gas station. We got a parking lot and an apartment building. Over here, we got another food place. Are all these food places? I don't think I need one right here because I already have one right here. But anyways, today what I want to do is replace this area with a racetrack. So I've gotten this picture off of Google Images, and this is an actual racetrack somewhere in the world. Here's what we're gonna make today. We're gonna use Archimedes, and our roads are gonna be a little bit thicker than this because, yeah, we wanna ride on it. And then we're just going to be deleting all of this section right here and sliding this one right into it. I think it'll be pretty cool nonetheless, so let's go ahead and make it happen. We're gonna start by opening up Archimedes, which is, oh my gosh, such a beautiful plugin, I can't lie. Let's make this angle a little bit more harsh, and let's render some of these. I was about to say no chance I mean, that's pretty good. Like, we might keep that. That's not bad. Let's go one back and then start turning it flip axis. Bring this down, and we're gonna bring this straight. Let me grab another plugin, Building Tools by F3X. We're gonna scale this up and then close that. Now reopen Archimedes. Oh, cool. It's still gonna scale like that much, I guess. Now we'll render this out just like this. And guys, it's not gonna be absolutely perfect because we do need to make it a little bit larger just to make sure, you know, players can actually drive on it and have fun. Let's go ahead and render this one out, and then we will scale it over. Keep in mind, we are trying to do this with the least amount of parts possible, and I feel like at the end of everything, we'll need to go through and really spend some time optimizing the whole project, because this is, as the title states, my dream game. And man, I just want everyone to be able to enjoy it as much as I think I'm going to personally. All right, let's render that one out. And then back to building tools. We'll scale this all the way. It's not going to be perfect. Maybe we should do one more. So let's go ahead. We're going to render one more of those. And now we're going to scale it out. Okay, it's a little bit better. And now we are going to start working our way around this. So flip axis. Let's go a little bit more. Something like this. No, that's too much. Little less. There we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Not perfect, but it's okay. I just want really nice sweeping curves that players are going to be able to do. Should we just continue this one? We're definitely off the path a little bit here. So we'll go to here, and then we'll bring it out like this. Yeah, I think this will be okay. Guys, I'm going to go ahead, get the rest of this path done, and then we'll move on to the next step. It's looking like about here is the good spot. Perfect. And now I'm going to try. Do I have resize align? It doesn't look like it. Wait, resize align. We're gonna hope for the best here, boys. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So we did go a little off track in some areas, but I do think that will make the most smooth gameplay experience for actual players. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and delete this section, and I have a feeling that's gonna be a pretty big thing to fit in here. So I'm gonna hold Alt and then just hover over all of this and delete. Up next, let's get this terrain figured out. I wanna say it's 6 high. So let's go to Home, Editor. Then we need to we wanna add grass, and I'm gonna assume it's 6, man. It looks good to me. It's most definitely not 6. Okay, 5? Okay, it's not 5. Are we talking a 4 right now? Yo, 4's looking kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. Do we see anything a little rough? No, it looks good. All right, cool. 4 it is. So I'm gonna go through and fill in all of this real quick. Won't take too long. And perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and grab our track. We're gonna group all of this together with Control G. Call it track right here, race track. Nice, and let's move that over and hope that it fits in this location. That's actually not bad. It doesn't take up too much space at all. Awesome. I want to put this maybe right here, and then on this side we can do like an entrance location. I don't know exactly how it's gonna all work because it will be gameplay oriented. That being said, you can't just go on to the track. You'll have to wait till there's a race. Also, yeah, I did a horrible job filling in. When you're zoomed out as far as I was, it looked good. But I did a bad job, man. I did a bad job. All right, I'm thinking that looks pretty good, except for over in the desert. So let me go ahead and switch this to sand and fill that in as well. I don't know if we're going to keep a desert area or not. I want to keep it as real as I can based off Chicago, but I also want to make it fun for the people who actually play Roblox, because the people that care about it being an in real life location, they're probably not the actual core players of a game like this. So I got to kind of find a nice middle ground here. Anyways, now we have this unforeseen issue that no one could have possibly seen coming. Luckily, we have plugins by RoboCrafter, Grass Fixer. I'm just gonna do fix all, and it's gonna lag my PC for just a second, but in a moment, all of the grass will be off every single part in the entire game. Oh, what a beautiful plugin. All right, so now as you can see, the grass is off of every road, every part, everything. It's such a beautiful plugin. I'm gonna unlock this part and throw it in the trash. Boop, trash can you go. And now, we need to start adding detail to the actual track. Let's see, we will put a starting line maybe right here. And let's go ahead and play here. Boom! We are in game. Guys, check it out. We're gonna hop on this little bike. Boom! Let's shift our gears up and start... Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess we're hopping on the other bike. Collision's busted. All right, guys. Here we are with attempt number 2. As you can see, we can now ride through the whole track. Now, the motorcycles themselves aren't done just yet. So as you can see, there's a little bit of driftiness to them if you go a little too hard on these corners. Also, hitting the wall causes damage because, you know, you probably shouldn't run into the wall on a motorcycle. Anyways, as you can see, the track is pretty cool. What are you? Why are you here? What made this a good idea? Hello? That's such a random wall. Anyways, that portion is done-ish. Let me fix the wall, over here. Bro, what are you doing, guy? All right, guys, so I've gotten taken back a few steps. We've been running into a lot of issues with unions, whether there's random walls, random parts not getting colored, just a bunch of issues with unions, and they're not too performance, graceful either. So what I've decided to do, I'm gonna make a whole new racetrack, and I'll be back when a lot of things are done, so you can miss a lot of the grunt work, but I will let you know a lot of this plugin is about to be used. All right, guys, listen, we're making the good progress, okay? So check this out. With this track, there will be elevation changes, which I think is so important within a big game like this. You literally go under the ground just for a quick second, and then back up and around and down and through and all this stuff, okay, guys? Now that the track part itself is done. All right, guys, so I think I've just finished up the racetrack, at least for today, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm not going to do more. First off, what happened? This was grouped at one point, I promise. Let me ungrab the motorcycle. There we go, and we'll group this together. Call it racetrack. Perfect. Now, what I want to do with this is sort of have it hidden in a mountain. For example, something like this, and then on the mountain somewhere there would be like a way to enter it, or maybe just like a tunnel into it. I don't know exactly how I want to do it yet, but for now, that's the idea. And I do gotta show you guys just how much cooler this is than the original. So let me go ahead and play here and hope everything's chillin'. All right, guys, check this out. So I forgot to anchor some parts. That's okay. Let's ignore those and hop on the bike. Now look at this, guys. You go underground, then back up to the top, and then you keep going around, and then you'll swoop over. Oh my. The bikes are real twitchy right now. Then you'll swoop over where you already were twice, and then you go back underground way further this time, start coming up. It's a pretty cool thing. Once the bikes aren't so twitchy, it'll feel a lot cooler as well. And then over here, you have a little whee, woo, woo, and then just like, oh my gosh, 360, just like that, lap 1 is completed. So I think this is a lot cooler than having just a flat track up here, and it also gives the illusion that it takes up a little bit less space. Maybe, oh, I thought I was gonna land it. Maybe we can have one more feature here where we actually make one of these underground, which it already is, but like add a tunnel thing, like a roof to it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, I do think that's gonna wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.